SJ.
Yeah.
You good?
No, I'm good, man.
Yeah, man. So what's this? Audi RS3?
Yeah,
What's it pushing?
RS3, 700 horses.
Wow, 700 bhp, yeah?
Yeah.
And how is that able? No, is that even make sense? So how have you achieved 700 bhp then?
Pretty much everything in the engine bay has been changed. It's got the standard engine.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's been ported, polished, custom rods, pistons, custom turbo kit, top mount turbo. They're rare to find those.
How long have you actually owned the car?
It's been over 3 years now.
Yeah.
Over 3 years. It's actually a well-known car. It was my mates at the time who started to build it. It was sort of half built, it was never working properly. And then I sort of bought it during the period that it wasn't working right.
Okay.
Then obviously spent a lot of time and money on it, and it is what it is today.
So how long has it been running now, safely then, done, finished?
That's what I mean, I would say a good 2 years. I'd say a good 2 years now it's been running.
Yeah?
Perfect. I've had everything changed on it from when the previous owner had it.
So did he have internal work done as well? Or?
Yeah, he started to do all that.
Yeah.
But like I said, nothing was ever running right.
So what has it been like reliability wise?
Well, now
for 2 years.
That's what I mean. Since I've owned it, the car's been very reliable. Very
Honestly,
reliable.
what any niggly things or?
Now and again, it's just maybe you might just get an odd relay here, there. Yeah. But to be honest, everything I've changed, it's made the car reliable. I pretty much use it every other day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like a show car. It gets put through its paces.
Have you got another car?
I do.
You do, yeah.
For work and
so
stuff.
how regularly do you drive it, do you think?
Well, to be honest, after I come home from work, if I'm bored of that, I tend to go for a spin in it. You know?
Yeah, you told me how far you hit. 200 and something miles per hour.
210, but obviously I didn't catch it on camera, so all you guys will say,
guys, you hear
what
that?
You don't film. Obviously, it doesn't mean it didn't happen, but there'll be a video.
210 miles per hour.
There'll be a video to come.
In an RS3. Yeah. My God. So chassis wise, any suspension? Wheels, brakes.
Bilstein coilovers. Yeah. Adjustable coilovers. It's got the Audi R8 carbon ceramic brakes.
Okay. Cool.
Front and rear.
Oh right, yeah.
Which is quite rare to do on the front and rear.
Do they just slide on, or is it something?
No, you have to buy an adaptation kit.
Okay.
I've also modified the drive shafts. I've had them strengthened. Okay. Kept on snapping them every minute.
Yeah. With the launches, right? Or
yeah, with the launches, even acceleration. Wow. Flywheel. This is standard flywheel. I change it quite often.
Yeah.
I think it's due for another one soon. So before I change it, I'll probably go to Santa Pod or something and just do a last launch with it.
What about clutch?
Clutch standard.
Stop RS3 clutch?
Stop RS3
Any slipping?
Clutch. No slipping, due to the fact that the actual ones that are uprated actually slip more than the standard.
Why is that then?
I don't know, it's the materials and stuff that they probably use and stuff, and I was always told not to use them.
And have you been running the same gearbox from
the start? Yeah, gearbox from the start. Obviously, what happens is the tuner obviously increases the hydraulic pressure on the clutch itself, and it's been fine. Gearbox map, yeah. So obviously
done by.
It's MRC.
MRC.
That's who the tune's through as well.
What's it like with the Bilstein? Is it improved the handling or?
Yeah, no. I used to have an ultra low kit on it and it couldn't put the power down at all. I actually went to Santa Pod with a low kit on it. Yeah. And it just started bouncing everywhere.
I can't even imagine a four-wheel drive car not being able to put its power down. It just like a joke.
A part of it is suspension. Suspension is what sort of squats it into.
Yeah. It's what I found with the R32 and another car I drove as well. Yeah, it bounced a bit basically.
Yeah, and that's what it was doing. It was bouncing on the back.
Yeah.
But now it puts down the power nicely.
Would you say this is quicker than a Hurricane, Lamborghini?
Right. Yeah, definitely. I would say so. At the time, I raced my mate's R8, but like I said, it had a little wiggling issues. Yeah. But yeah, I was in Germany. I smoked.
Mexico.
I smoked. Germany, the Autobahn. I smoked Ferraris, Lambos. Wow, you know what I mean? Obviously, what I do want to race is an Aventador SV. The 750, P750.
So what is it? Is this a custom job, yeah?
Yeah, it was all custom job at the time. Obviously my mate did start to do the interior at the time. Yeah. Obviously, so I've just kept it the same. Always got seat covers on them, so it's like brand new.
So they the like racing, like the bucket?
Yeah, they're the RS4 bucket seats.
Okay.
That everyone started to put into every car really. And then obviously you had the back bench, which was
wow, man.
As you can see the computer there. The car's got its own personal laptop. Just always fault finding, you know, on the go. So yeah, making sure everything's
What a beast, right. Man! What a beast! Like just looking at it, you just know this is a machine. What's going on over here then?
Oh, that's the intake air filter and stuff's underneath, just so it keeps all the warm air out of it.
Is that like a custom job, yeah?
Yeah, it's all custom. So you've got cold air feed coming in from here, and then also a cold air feed here, and it runs in and goes into there.
Okay. And what are the injectors?
The injectors, you know what? That's a well-kept secret.
No, yeah, this guy's holding it down. Okay, cool. So what? Should we just get out in the car?
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, we can.
Right, so Jay, man, what are you saying, Jay?
Nothing much.
Car's loud, isn't it?
Yeah, like I said, I took turn the valve off, which it makes it a bit quieter.
What are the prices? These are about what? Like a stock RS3 at the moment. There, so it's 2.5.
2.5 litre.
What's the price that they go for? They go for about 20, 25?
Yeah, I think nowadays you can pick them up for about 20, 22, 23.
How do you compare it to the newer RS3? Would you rate the new one? Or?
The new one, yeah, I do, obviously. Like I said, the internals and that are a lot stronger these days. And you can achieve similar horsepower with the newer cars with just strapping on a turbo. But to be honest with you, do I rate it? If someone tells me they had a 700 horsepower RS3 new shape 8V,
you wouldn't rate it?
I wouldn't rate it.
Expensive?
Petrol wise, it's I don't know, you get 200 miles out of a tank. You see the needle twitching. You see it going.
Does the back ever come out on it?
Yeah, the back does twitch. It does twitch at times, especially in the rain. In the rain, you do get a nice little jolt.
Because obviously, naturally, they want to push wide, don't they?
That's
I'm sure with this kind of power, if you used to really agitate and put your foot down, surely it would just...
No, it does. But that's what I mean. When it's sort of dry, four-wheel drive does it. Yeah.
So is your thing with this car just murdering cars in a straight line? You know,
well, to be honest, I'm not one of those so-called people who call themselves drivers who go in and out of cars endangering lives of other people. That's not something I do, and that's not what I class as a good driver.
Okay, what I'm talking about is like, do you like to take your car for like spirited drives?
Oh yeah. No, that's what I mean. That's what I said. I don't go in and out. Like,
not in and out, but I mean, do you like to find roads like me?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Give me a road, a nice clean with nice bends.
Yeah.
And I will hammer it through those bends.
Jeez. Yeah. What does that rev to? That was like went to like 7.5.
Yeah, that will, and that's what I mean. If I did want that extra bit of power, I could put race cams in, but to be honest with you, that as it is, it does rev to about 7,500 revs.
And you got the carbon ceramics, just stops you in a flash.
That's it.
Wow, man. You feel the gearbox engaging those gears as well, can't you?
Obviously, I know my limits on the brakes. I know when to brake and I know where I can accelerate to.
The chassis feels fine. It don't feel too much for the car. And obviously that's because you've worked on everything around the car. You've got the suspension, you've got the bigger brakes. You know what I mean? All the internal work's done, so the engine's not even stressing.
No, that's
a complete car, isn't it?
As it is, the boost that we're running at the minute doesn't stress the engine at all. My
F80, I did 190 and it easy. I don't even think people believe me that when I say I've done 190 in my F80.
No, I know.
I know the speedo's a little out, but I mean, it showed 190 on my speedo.
No,
so this car with an extra 200 bhp.
I've done 210, and I can prove it. If we have a straight line right now, I can clearly show you it will do 200 mile an hour easy.
So do you mind me asking what you've spent? I'll just put it on though.
Let's just put it this way. It's worth having sleepless nights over.
And you're saying that you're used to the power, you don't even feel fast anymore.
It doesn't to me. Well, obviously now and again, if I'm racing someone, just say, then yeah, I would know, oh, my car is fast due to you're racing against someone.
Yeah, you get used to power, man. Like, you know, especially with a all-wheel drive car, I have to make sure I say all-wheel drive because people are like, it's not all-wheel drive, it's not four-wheel drive. Yeah. The power is just so manageable. It isn't the same as even front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. Whole different experience. Jesus. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Power.
The exhaust is scraping a bit.
Oh, is it scraping, yeah?
Yeah, because obviously the road's at a camber a bit. That's what I mean, I'm just saying, to you, how does it feel?
No, it does. It feels like 670 brake. It does. I mean, it don't like the R32 I went in.
Yeah.
It still don't give me that same feeling of like his car was like psychopathic, inside the cabin. But I put that down to like, what's the R32 like? 2005.
Yeah.
And what's this?
12.
Okay, it's only 6 years, but it's a whole new generation of car.
Well,
do you know what I
chassis,
mean?
the way the chassis.
Yeah, it's a new.
Well, that's what I mean. This holds the power in a sense. You don't feel like anything about to fall off or anything like that.
Yeah.
When you put your foot down, it's planted and it feels solid to the floor.
Deadly honest. The R32, the feeling from the cabin, I can't. I don't know. It feels worse than this, but I would put it more down to the stability.
Yeah.
Not that his car felt unstable, but
We're gonna swap on, yeah.
You see, Jay, he's like a careful driver, so I've got to, best behaviour.
I'm a bit nervous in my own car.
Has anyone drove this?
Not really, no. I got my missus driving one, but not put her foot down. But that's about it.
Yeah, I won't, This wheel feels lovely to hold on to, you know that?
Yeah. So
Listen to that.
you will get the turbo surge.
How comfortable it is, man, and with this bucket seat, yeah, you can't touch the bucket seat in the Audi, you know that. Even my mate's RS4, you say it's an RS4 seat, isn't it? I jumped in his RS4 the other day, and the seating position is something else. And with this wheel, is this just a retrimmed Audi wheel, or is this actually...
Yeah, no, retrimmed wheel. Like I said, it does need to be retrimmed again.
It feels good though, man. It immediately makes you feel like you're driving a light car.
Yeah. Does actually go, innit? I've never been in the passenger seat and someone
that was like 12% full.
No, it doesn't.
Being in a bit of lag, isn't there? Tiny bit of lag, but then when it goes,
yeah, you get that. Obviously, depending how fast. Like I said, if you're on the motorway, you put your foot down there. It's hardly like.
This is how you drive these. It's like we're driving a Lambo right now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
You just know you got 700 brake light. It's just like, everyone can kiss my arse sort of thing.
That's it.
I'm cruising 20 miles an hour.
That's right. You're not afraid to come up against anyone, really.
Yeah, this bit I don't even normally come down here.
I don't realise how fast it is. It does go.
And it's nice, like when you own a car, like when you don't drive it hard all the time, and then you actually put your foot down after a little while, it feels so much faster. When you drive your car hard all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do. I like to
appreciate it as much, do you?
There's sometimes I drive and I wouldn't put my foot down all day.
It's like a game you play, innit, with yourself. Right?
Yeah,
my foot down.
That's it. You think, it's had enough for a while.
So to go through second, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't get to feel it like that being a passenger because I'm not in control.
Wow, look at how manageable that power is.
That pull.
Nah, it's a real pull, people, seriously.
I didn't realise
it's so easy to do it, which is why it probably doesn't seem as fast, but...
And that's why manual, it does actually seem a bit faster because you control it.
Wow, we've got to get this out, definitely. Yeah, and it's not crazy, like the wheels just stay straight. I mean, you can feel there's a little bit of play, like when you accelerate, but it's quite straight. I mean, like the R32, when I was putting my foot down, it was spinning from the front.
I'm actually so surprised myself.
Yeah, passenger's a whole different experience, man.
I didn't realise it actually puts that amount of strain on you. I'm telling you.
Man's all like, yeah, my car's going even fast.
I didn't realise that. The pull alone that I feel, the G-force on my body that I feel.
No, passenger's a different experience.
As a driver, I don't feel that.
Yeah, no, you won't, no. But I mean, me driving this for the first time, this is ridiculous.
That's mad. I didn't realise it pulls. I feel sorry for my passengers. When I'm just like stay calm. Like my missus is normally like, Jay, calm down. Now I actually wonder why.
Should we do it first?
Yeah, go on, you can.
Oh my god!
I didn't even realise that. Hopefully on screen I'm not looking like a pussy.
Bit of lag, it comes in. Yeah, and the brakes are brilliant, aren't they?
It does go then, I didn't realise. How does it feel to you actually driving it then?
Well, like, I mean, definitely the feel from the cabin, I just love the seating position and just visually what I'm seeing with my eyes. The Alcantara wheel is a real special experience. It's definitely something I would love to be driving on a daily basis. But yeah, no, like obviously, you know, the power is ridiculous. The power is insane. Very manageable, of course, you know, all-wheel drive. I mean, pushing it around corners is different. I can't comment until I do it, but I'm sure that this is well up for
the corner experience is.
But that power, I can see why you are how you are, because this is one serious power. Very direct though, isn't it? The steering.
Yeah, and the thing is about, one thing I like about the RS3, you can put your whole family in it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Obviously, if I wanted a 2-seater, I'll buy a sports car. Do you understand, for a 2-seater? But
yeah.
That's the whole reason. That's the good thing, and it's fully weighted right now. So imagine if I had to strip it out fully.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So
no, for real, something. Wow! Look at that, the car's gone. So guys, gonna end the video there. It's only a short drive for me, as it is literally about to get dark. I'm sure that we'll probably do another video at some point. I'm even going to try ring DMO right now and try get this to have a little run with that Integra Type R he did yesterday. So as always, please remember to still give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. LLF merchandise is now available, so why not show your support and head over to my website www.livinglifefast.co.uk, where you can find hats, jumpers and t-shirts in all sizes. Thank you.